if you can expand your vision past just getting that job, I'm here to show you what can actually be done. Because when you make your mission so much bigger than just getting a job, you will be amazed at how easy getting a job can be. You will be amazed. Now, I know that that's quite hard for some of you to take in, because I also know what it's like. If you all know me, you know that I'm not here telling you that I haven't experienced tremendous rejection. I have experienced all the rejection. I have experienced every single day. I experienced the exact same rejection that you might be experiencing in your job. But the difference between me and some of you, not all of you, is the meaning that you give to that. The meaning that you give to that, that is exactly the difference between the results that you will be achieving. Some of you will look at that as a way to actually adjust, recognize what's not working, and try something different. Others of you are in the paradigm and the network of people that will not allow you to make the changes necessary that are occurring in this rapidly changing economy that we face today. So what I really wanted to do is I wanted to begin this presentation by going through some of the future trends that I see and why the next 10 years are going to look significantly different to today. Why the next 5 years are going to look significantly different. Why next year is going to look significantly different. Your best thinking today in 1 year's time will be the very thing that's holding you back from your success and your progress. Because you need to adjust like a chameleon, because that's how fast things are moving right now. And so today was really about bringing those unique thinkers, those people that dare to be different, those people that do things differently, those people that see opportunity and have profited exponentially. Life is not fair with the returns that people can receive when you integrate some of the things that the speakers today have integrated into their lives. Once you get this, what you're going to speak later about Daniel Priestley, who wrote the book Becoming, anyone read this? Becoming a Key Person of Influence? Excellent book. He's going to be speaking about some of the changes, what actually the new paradigm, what the next 5 years are going to look like. And today it requires a completely different approach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through why and what I think the major changes are, and why I think this. Why are so many people struggling right now? And the reason why so many people are struggling is because I think that there's a series of trends that are all coming together, and for whatever reason, studying for 3 years is a completely inefficient strategy. Because their best thinking 6 years ago is what you're learning today at university. Economics has completely changed, yet they're still teaching that bullshit, which is such a poor reflection of the economy that we face today. Everything is changing. And so today I want to first go through some of the things that may be scary to you, but I also want to challenge your brain to see the opportunity in it. And I would like to share with you some of the things that I'm doing to adjust to change, and some of the mistakes that I'm making today. Because here's the thing, in you trying to secure your career right now, get your foot in the door, I'm experiencing the exact same frustrations in my mission right now. But the experiences that you're going through, and maybe the experiences that I'm going through, the meaning that I give it is completely different. Okay, so here's one of the main things. You all know I'm a monetary reformer. Banking reform has to happen. We are in an economy right now whereby we have more debt than money. Any economist, any mathematician, tell me how that makes sense. How can you have more debt than money? There's only a couple of places that you can get that money. Either you need to take on more debt with your student loan and your mortgage, or our companies need to take on more debt in order to make up the difference between that money, or the government needs to refinance and take on more debt. If the government are saying that they are committed to paying off the national debt, do they realize that that would depress the economy so badly? Because money is debt. And so when they say that we're committed to paying off the national debt, they don't understand what they're actually saying. They really don't. That would depress our economy into a dire depression if they ever paid off their debt, because that's actually our money supply. So in the future, that's definitely going to have to change. Banks are no longer going to be allowed to create money out of thin air. It's not a practice that can continue. It's 100% unsustainable. So the banking system has to be completely reformed at the same time as our monetary system. Now, Mervyn King 2 weeks ago, for the first time, came out and said, our current banking system is the worst system we could ever have created. And the process of fractional reserve banking, like I have been preaching for 4 years now, is a diabolical process which cannot continue. And now we're getting that change and reform from the top. So that's going to create significant change in banking and finance, significant change in our economy. And so there's that challenge. Now let's take a look at this. What an opportunity for you to have graduated or be studying at the very same time when our whole banking system needs to be reformed and transformed with the next generation of banking and finance leaders that are not socially conditioned to believe the shit that you're taught in economics. What an opportunity that is. What a tremendous time to be alive if you could be a part of that. But you're going to have to see things differently. You're going to have to think differently. And here's the thing. You're going to have to be willing to take a lot of criticism. But if you do, the rewards are tremendous. And you'll see that as a theme from the speakers here today. So first we've got the banking reform. Now, if you're applying for banking in the old way, you're moving against the trend. If you're applying to large companies, you're going against the trend. If you're applying in the traditional graduate scheme way, a percentage of you are going to get jobs that way. I'm not here to tell you that that's not a good thing. You are completely fighting the trend. And that is one of the main reasons why you might be experiencing rejection right now. Because companies are completely changing. The way they're going to recruit has to completely change. They're still thinking in 5 years ago thinking, which is graduate schemes. That's 5 years ago thinking. I'm not saying that there's going to be no graduate schemes in the future. I'm saying that there's going to be a huge shift over the next 10 years. Huge shift.